Welcome to another episode of I Am Trans News. I am your hostess, as always, Nirvana Beta, and today I'm going to be talking to you about activists demanding that ICE release transgendered HIV positive detainees. Okay, this article came out on October 27, 2021, and it's written by Blade. Okay. I don't want to mess up their name, so I'm just going to say Jess. Okay. Jess is an indigenous trans woman from Guatemala who fled prosecution in her homeland because of her gender identity. She asked for asylum in the U.S. in 2016 when she entered the country in Eagle Pass, Texas. Okay, hold on. Scroll by all that. Okay. Jess on Wednesday told the Washington Blade that the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officials placed her in a pod with 70 men at a privately run detention center in Florence. She also said that personnel at the ICE detainment center. She also said that personnel at the ICE detainment center relentlessly berated her with insults and embarrassed her by constantly talking about her gender identity and forcing her to strip naked before she attended hearings in her asylum case. Jess spent a year and 8 months in ICE custody before her release. She won her asylum case and now lives in the San Francisco Bay Area. Okay, this is a quote. It was a very traumatic experience, said Jess, as she spoke with the Blade in the front of the ICE headquarters in Southwest DC. I came to this country thinking it would take care of me, that it would protect me because of my gender identity. Jess is one of more than a dozen immigrants rights activists who participate in. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? I am sorry about that, but yeah, my throat hurts and I'm not about to redo this. Where was I? Oh yeah, okay. So Jess is one of more than a dozen immigrant rights advocates who participate in a protest in front of the ICE headquarters. That Familia, Trans Queer Liberation Movement, Immigration Equality, and the End of Trans Detention campaign organized. Whoa, that's long. Jess Immigration Equality Executive Director are Aaron Morris and other protesters demanded ICE immediately release trans people and people that have HIV and AIDS from their custody. The group was placed on the sidewalk in front of the building on the Day of the Dead to honor three trans women, Victoria, Roxanne, and Joanna. Okay, who died in ICE custody or immediately after their release. Okay. They also paid tribute to Pablo. Somebody named Pablo I think that's Pablo Sanchez Gotapo. Okay. A Venezuelan man with AIDS who died in ICE custody on October 1st. Okay. It says here, Jess and Morris, and the other protesters approached the building entrance and presented security personnel with a petition that called upon President Biden, Homeland Security Secretary, to immediately release all the transgender people who are living with HIV and AIDS and people with medical conditions or other medical conditions from ICE custody, okay? So I'm going to let y'all go ahead and watch or listen to this this video, and I'm going to drink me some water, okay? Because my throat is not having it right now. If it plays immediately. Okay.
Secretary of Homeland Security, and he said that he will fix this. It is 5 more years since that day, and we're still waiting. Now he is the secretary. He has no excuse to free trans people and provide them alternatives to detention. We don't want no more trans person or any other HIV positive people in detention dying because of the stubbornness of this secretary and this government. So thank you for listening. I know that you are at the bottom of this, but you are also following their orders. And if you are a little bit humane, you will not treat us the way we are being treated.
And if you haven't heard the names Joanna, Roxana, Victoria, and Pablo, I highly recommend you to look them up. And they shouldn't have died. They should still be with us, living for their dreams, just like many of you are here. You know, trying to survive, live, or whatever you're doing. But this is unacceptable, and we have to stop the torture. We have to stop the abuses of our community. So hopefully this message gets delivered, and they do take action, because we are tired of waiting, and we are tired of our people dying in custody.
Alrighty, so that was the video that's on YouTube. It's it's posted by the Blade, so the Washington Blade. If you want to see some of the protests that they had going on, it was really just them talking. You really didn't see like the actual action part. So I just want to thank y'all for watching. Oh, my throat is so out of it, y'all. I'm sorry. It is out of it. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that those trans people and other people who are in there who have illness